There's no question that hockey is growing in Southern California. But until the last decade, there was still a major need for high school hockey in the area. More popular sports like football, basketball, baseball, and soccer all dwarf hockey in high school participation. But the Anaheim Ducks and Los Angeles Kings are out to change that, both sponsoring local high school hockey leagues. The Anaheim Ducks High School Hockey League, or the ADHSHL, was born in 2008 with an announcement that Junipero Serra Catholic High School would start a team. Santa Margarita Catholic High School followed in 2009, and by 2011, the league had 5 teams. Today, it has 49. The Los Angeles Kings High School Hockey League, or LAKHSHL, began in 2015 and has 9 varsity and 8 JV teams. It's grown by 100 players in the past year. Matt Blanchard, commissioner of the ADHSHL, says the league keeps more players in California. Instead of leaving the state to play at boarding schools or in junior hockey leagues, local kids have an option to stay and play for their high school.
From Edison, number 12, Pino Calanzano.
The student athletes in our league are the best selling point. They talk to their friends, and their friends want to join.
Emma Tanny, LA Kings development coordinator, says the chance to play high school hockey is very appealing.
So we want these kids to be able to play for their high school. There's a lot of pride in terms of where you're from and what high school you go to.
Players agree that school pride is a huge motivator, like Cathedral Catholic senior Jake Belland, who plays on a team made up of multiple high schools in the San Diego area.
It's a real big deal to me. You know, nothing means more to me than being a leader or just being a role model out there. You know, and just being one of the only kids that play hockey in his school seems pretty big to me.
Promising Santa Margarita freshman Tyler Badami also loves being known as the hockey player at his high school.
It's really awesome having kids from your school come out and support you, and everyone knows you play hockey at school. It's just a really amazing experience.
Former LA King and longtime radio color commentator Darrell Evans has been involved in growing the sport of hockey since he first played for the Kings in 1982. He says high school players are more relatable and accessible to younger players.
I think if a 10 or 12-year-old kid can look at somebody that's in high school and all of a sudden they're starting to flourish a little bit there, I think it kind of brings everything a little bit closer to reality, that dream is more possible than when you look at the big dream, you know, I want to be an NHL player or I want to be a professional in any respective sport.
Steve Hines also played in the NHL, finishing his career in Los Angeles. He now coaches the Santa Barbara Royals of the LAKHSHL. Hines sees the positive effects high school hockey has, especially with his team's success.
We only lost a game, well, 2 games over 2 years, won both championships. So now all these little kids are coming to the games and, oh, I want to be a Royal. I want to go and do that. I want to go, you know. So it really created some excitement for the game.
Though opportunities have increased, cost is still a major factor in hockey participation. Equipment alone can cost thousands of dollars per player. The Kings and Ducks are trying to offset these costs.
It is a really, really expensive sport to play. We provide teams with head-to-toe gear, so pants, shells, jerseys, all of that stuff. And it's $2,600 for the entire year. It's 16 games. You get practices twice a week, so it's a really good deal financially.
The Ducks provide substantial monetary assistance to their high school league.
They sponsor all the gear that the boys are wearing at new schools, so a new school that joins the league is fully equipped with matching gear. They pay for half the coach's salary out of the chute. They pay for half the ice.
But even with financial assistance, hockey's growth is slowed by lack of one major element.
Ice time. I think the lack of ice currently is a big deterrent.
We need to build more rinks so the kids don't have to travel 2 hours on a Sunday morning to play a game.
I would love to see another rink being built.
I think still to this day we lack ice. You know, the more rinks that we can get built, the more people we'll attract to the game.
According to College Hockey Inc., California is ranked 8th among U.S. states for producing Division I NCAA hockey players. California trails Wisconsin by 1 player and New Jersey by 3 players. NHL players like Bobby Ryan and Kevin Miller, who hail from Southern California, are in the middle of successful careers. Orange County native Jonathan Blum and Riverside County native Kayla Barnes even played on the men's and women's U.S. teams at the Olympics. Barnes won a gold medal with the women's team. The Ducks and Kings hope that alumni from their high school leagues will eventually play at the highest level as well. For Annenberg Media, I'm Anthony Cherdelli.